welcome to Season 2 of the Nutrition That Really Works podcast. The podcast that embraces Hippocrates' quote, "Let food be thy medicine." Today, I will be answering your nutrition and health-related questions and providing information and education to help you return to an ideal state of health. The commentators are not medical doctors and no medical claims are being stated. Comments made have not been evaluated by Health Canada or the FDA and are not intended to diagnose, cure, treat, or prevent any disease. So it's time to become Dr. Mom and Dr. Dad and take a different trip down the grocery aisle. Time to look at health in a new light and in a new way. So grab a cup of your favorite tea, get comfortable, and enjoy the program. It's time for Nutrition That Really Works. Hi everybody, welcome to Nutrition That Really Works. I'm Brian Gangle from VEGGIES.com. I'm a board-certified integrated medicine practitioner, honorary doctorate of humanitarian services, brand ambassador for Premier Research Labs Canada, Canadian diplomat for the Quantum Research Council of America, certified QRA master instructor, president of the Quantum Health Science Summits, clinical director up here at Neptune's Landing, and awarded the Order of Excellence in Health Education in 2018 by the World Organization of Natural Medicine. Welcome to today's episode, where we're going to be talking about the blood of the vegetables. So we're going to be talking about juicing, and we're going to talk to you about an amazing combination of juice that we learned years ago, which you definitely want to make part of your nutrition profile. Now, if you're new to Nutrition That Really Works, go ahead and hit that subscribe and like button and tick on that notification bell so that when a new episode drops, you'll be the first on the block to get this great information. If you're a returning listener, welcome back. We're glad that you could take time out of your busy schedule to join us once again. Wow, you really want to come out to one of our live events, and oh my goodness, this fall we have so many live events for you Nutrition That Really Works fans. You know, first, for the general public, we have our Life Frequency events. These are 3-hour events that take place on Tuesday evenings, and we have 3 of them planned for the month of November 2019. Of course, we're going to be there on the 5th at Markham, at the Markham Hilton Suites and Convention Center, and that's in the heart of Markham, just a little north of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And on the 5th, we'll be doing Brain Tap Technologies, and if you go and Google Brain Tap, you're going to learn all about this amazing new technology to really help you entrain your busy mind. So, of course, we're going to be discussing stress and nutrition and uptake of nutrients. And then we're going to be doing also a little bit of a muscle testing workshop and an hour of classical nutrition work, all taking place on November 5th. On November 12th, we're going to be focusing in on infrared technology, heat technology, and things like castor oil therapy and ancient arts therapies and essential oils. Everything that's done all around the world. You're going to love this. For you nutrition fans, you're going to learn a ton, and that one is on November 12th, same location. And then finally, we'll wrap up our Life Frequency events on November 19, 2019, with a clinical focus on mud packs and, of course, all of the ancient arts. And each one of our events features a special guest which will be attending, and you're going to absolutely love our special guests for these events. And you can get all the details at my website at bgangel.com. And if you want tickets, you just call the ticket hotline at area code 647-286-1439, 647-286-1439. When you call the ticket hotline, if you want more details about Life Frequency, just ask the operator and they'll be glad to get you all that information. For you professionals, practitioners, and students enrolled in a certified health course, you want to get your bum out to the Quantum Health Science Summit, taking place on November 30th, December 1, and this is your certification introductory course for quantum reflex analysis here in Canada, and we'll be teaching you everything about this advanced applied kinesiological muscle testing technology. We call it the Premier Healthcare System. You will learn all of this on day 1, and on day 2, it's the Nutrition That Really Works workshop, which includes protocols for over 30 different diseases and disorders, and of course, we'll be discussing functional foods, superfoods, and so much more. You can learn all the details at my website portal at bgangel.com. Let's dive into today's episode talking about the blood of the vegetables. Now, years ago, when my folks lived down in the Dominican Republic, I remember having a conversation with them about juicing. And all the neighbors were huge on juicing because they had easy access to really good quality vegetables, not growing that we would see in North America. And the vegetables there, they just tasted so much better. It's because the soil was better, there was so much love that was put into the vegetables, and they were fresh. I mean, fresh as in freshly picked that morning. In fact, in Costumbar, a little community which was just to the west of Puerto Plata, we remember the truck pulling in every single morning, filled right up in the pickup, loaded right to the brim with fresh fruits and vegetables. We would grab the fresh vegetables and we would juice them. And the natives there taught us this incredible combination for juicing that they affectionately called the blood of the vegetables, man. And I gotta tell you, we got all over this guy, and wow, did you feel an energy kick like a mule kicking you right in the pantaloons. It was awesome. And of course, because we had this dark green juice, about 8 ounces of this dark green juice, each of us every morning, fresh, the enzymes were alive. This juice was literally the life force which really sustained us right through the entire morning, and we had some serious zip and energy to get out there and really make a difference in this world. And so I want to share with you the juices. And first it was the blend. So I'm going to go through the blend with you quickly, and then I'm going to go through each of the components of the blood of the vegetable juice cocktail with you individually so we can talk about some of the benefits. The combination was simple. It was carrot, celery, and then we had kale, and we had, of course, spinach, and then we had parsley, and then we had broccoli. So these were the 6 vegetables that we ran through our juicer, and I recommend, back in the day, I was one of the largest sellers 30 years ago of As Seen on TV infomercial products, and one of my favorite juicers that we sold back then was the Jack LaLanne Power Juicer. I loved it because it was very inexpensive. It's still available in the marketplace today, and it's a very good quality juicer. But the new corkscrew and vertical juicers that are available now may cost you a few extra bucks, but I got to tell you, they work at a lower temperature, okay, and because it uses a corkscrew, it really extracts out the maximum amount of juice, and the pulp comes out literally powder dry. So if you don't have a lot of money, you want to buy a very good juicer, my recommendation is Jack LaLanne Power Juicer. For those of you who have got in excess of $300 to spend, then definitely step it up to one of the corkscrew juicers, and there are many brands out there to choose from. Okay, so now let's spend some time here and let's talk about the benefits of each of the individual components of this amazing blood of the vegetable juice. First was carrot. Now, carrots, as you know, is an excellent source of vitamins, nutrients, and of course, fiber. And, you don't have to eat tons and tons of carrots to get the benefits. But when we juice it, we can consume huge volumes of carrots in a very compact drink. And so adding carrot juice has many benefits. Of course, it's going to increase your metabolism. It's low in calories, and of course, it's going to be very powerful. Keep in mind that it's probably the one vegetable that has the highest sugar content. So if you're on an anti-cancer regimen, you want to keep the amount of carrots that you're using to a minimum. Carrots, of course, the carotenoids, the beta-carotene, and the vitamin A, obviously, for stronger vision, improves skin condition. Of course, carrots are one of the things that we use, and we talk about the skin at our sister podcast, Departure Delayed. We talk about how to prevent the premature aging of the skin, and one of the key ingredients besides zinc and adequate hydration is carrots. Boosting the immune system. Carrots, very powerful for boosting the immune system via its antioxidant content. And of course, it's very rich in vitamin C, which boosts the immune system as well. Speaking of cancer, of course, there's a couple of studies, one in particular that was done, which showed that it helped with the reduction of certain cancers and the risk of getting certain cancers. It was, of course, very powerful. Carrots are for lowering your cholesterol level. And, of course, strengthening the brain function. In one case study, workers that were exposed, unfortunately, to lead were treated with 10 milligrams of beta-carotene over a 12-week period, and the study found that after the treatment, the group receiving the beta-carotene had less oxidative stress. So many, many, many benefits here for carrot juice. Next is celery. And you know, celery's become the new darling child out there. Everybody seems to be on the celery bandwagon, and it does have many benefits. There's also some other concerns here you should be careful, and that's why I like a blend of juices as opposed to using just an isolated juice on its own. Now, celery contains two beneficial antioxidants, which scientists have isolated. One is apigenin, and the other one is luteolin. And research shows that apigenin and luteolin reduce inflammation and can help with a wide range of inflammatory diseases. Of course, it's been studied for arthritis, and it helps to suppress arthritis in one mouse study that was done. And it helps with neurodegenerative diseases. In one study, they were investigating the compounds and found that it reduced not just inflammation, but protect against neurodegenerative diseases. This was a rodent study. And, you know, so there's been many books written about using it for Alzheimer's and many of the other neurodegenerative diseases. It has certainly had some peer reviews, especially in 2016, against cancer. And so, helps with cholesterol, helps to lower blood pressure. It's well known for cardiovascular disease. But there's a couple of things you should be keeping in mind here with celery juices, and that's why when I see these fads where everybody is on the celery bandwagon, I get a little bit concerned. And one of them is that celery contains a compound called psoralen, which reacts to sunlight. So eating celery and other foods which are high in psoralen may increase the skin's sensitivity to ultraviolet light, increasing the risk of dermatitis, sun damage, and photoaging. So if you are particularly sensitive to that compound, then you want to avoid taking too much celery juice. And when I see these people drinking, 6 to 8 ounces of celery juice day after day after day, I get a little bit concerned. Also, there's quite a big population that actually has an allergic response to celery. And the wide range of symptoms they may be experiencing include skin reactions, digestive upset, and even respiratory problems. And these can be varied from difficult breathing to hives and swelling, tightness in the throat, hoarseness, nausea, vomiting, abdominal pains, dizziness. So, you want to be careful. And the other issue is that celery is very high in sodium. And it contains about 30 milligrams of sodium per 1 medium 40-gram stock. And so when we're juicing huge amounts of it, we may end up consuming way too much sodium, which could then lead to an increase in blood pressure issues, which can cause fluid retention, which can contribute to more severe health issues. So celery, many benefits, but again, we're using a small amount of celery, maybe 3 or 4 stalks going through the juicer, and we're blending it with the other juices so that we have a harmonization of these wonderful juices and getting all the benefits. Kale, enormous amount of benefits with kale, including a super rich, dense food which contains quercetin and camphorol, a very powerful antioxidants. Kale known to help lower cholesterol and reduce the risk of heart disease, and one of the premier sources of vitamin K. Spinach. Well, spinach, legendary for iron, of course. Lack of iron in the diet is definitely going to be a problem because it's going to lead to low energy output. And of course, it's a high reserve of calcium. And many people don't know that, but you get almost 250 milligrams of calcium per cup of spinach. It's also rich in magnesium. And it's been studied for prevention of certain cancers, lowering blood pressure, and of course, it's legendary for bone health. So spinach, a big player on the block. The parsley. Parsley has many amazing benefits. One, it's known in a few studies to reduce your risk of cancer. Again, that flavonoid called apigenin is very predominant in the parsley. And when we juice it, we're getting the real essence of that, a very powerful anti-inflammatory. It improves your immune system. The parsley essential oil has been shown to suppress overstimulated immune responses, making it a key player in a fight against allergies, autoimmune, and of course, chronic inflammatory responses. Very powerful anti-inflammatory, and it's shown significantly to suppress the swelling in the joints. It fights lots of different diseases like arteriosclerosis, colon cancer, asthma, and one of the methods is its high source of vitamin C. And it's legendary for helping to protect your blood vessels. It contains a lot of the B vitamins and the folic acid, and the folic acid can help to reduce homocysteine. And homocysteine is a naturally occurring amino acid in the body, but high levels in the blood can damage blood vessels and increase the risk of heart attack and stroke. So obviously, using parsley, many health benefits. And finally, one of the big guys that I love, of course, is broccoli. I never would have thought of juicing broccoli. And the benefit is that you can't eat a whole head of broccoli, but you can juice it. Super rich in iron, also in folate, also known as vitamin B9. And of course, it's necessary for the production of DNA. Folate is especially important during periods of rapid body development, including pregnancy and in the teenage years. It's important for healthy brain function and overall mental and emotional well-being. And it's also known for your eyes, legendary for the skin, the hair, and healthy liver function. It also is rich in riboflavin, another powerful antioxidant known as vitamin B2, and it supports many biological functions. Also very powerful because of its high vitamin K. In fact, 3/4 cup of broccoli juice, or 3/4 cup serving of the broccoli juice has 185 milligrams of vitamin K. Very powerful. So you can start to see when we put this blend together, we have this amazing harmonization of all of these key nutrients which really give you the goods. When we drink this juice, I really call this nutrition that really works. Tastes great. And of course, if you want to get the exact recipe of the blood of the vegetable juice, just drop me a line to VEGGIES, ANGEL 777@gmail.com. I'd be glad to mail you out the PDF file, which gives you all the health benefits and also the measurements of how much of each of the ingredients you might want to use to make yourself a beautiful blood of the vegetable juice. I hope you get a chance to try it. You're going to absolutely be amazed. Now, make sure you mark it down on your calendars, you Nutrition That Really Works fans. We have some amazing live events coming up on November 5, November 12th, and November 19, 2019. We have our Life Frequency, and this is our continuing education classes with focuses on all of the aspects that we discuss here at Nutrition That Really Works. These are 2.5 to 3 hour workshops. They're only $59 each class, and you can attend one or you can attend all of them. And you can get details by calling the ticket hotline direct at area code 647-286-1439. And for you professionals, practitioners, and students out there, you got to get your bums over to the Quantum Health Science Summit, featuring QRA, quantum reflex analysis, and advanced applied kinesiological muscle testing. You'll learn the modality day one and be able to use it out of the box right in your practice on Monday morning. And on day 2, it's the complete Nutrition That Really Works workshop with protocols, functional foods, superfoods, and so much more. It's my great honor to always bring these episodes to you. And of course, I hope that you get a chance to try this incredible blood of the vegetable juice. Until next time, I'm your nutrition expert, Brian Gangle from BGAngel.com, wishing blessings to you all. And like Hippocrates says, let's let food be thy medicine. Bye for now. Listen to our complete family of entertaining podcasts. Vastu Secrets, Feng Shui on steroids. Learn how to utilize the source energies to achieve outrageous health and outrageous wealth. Nutrition That Really Works, the podcast that embraces Hippocrates' quote, "Let food be thy medicine." Limitless Energy, the confessions of an energy drink junkie. Departure Delayed, hey, let's cheat death together, the premier anti-aging podcast. Ask the Health Detective Live, we answer your nutrition and health-related questions every week. And Ancient Arts, healing methods from long, long ago. Join our family of great podcasts. Listen, learn, and love. All free for you to enjoy. Please subscribe, like, and review wherever you listen to finer podcasts. New Millennium Living.